Relax, take a breather. I know your heart is racing sitting beside that hot girl. If you follow these steps to the T, you'll woo her easily. It may sound absurd, but you can do much when sitting beside a beautiful girl. I am not exaggerating. All life is nothing but a game of chance. Who knows what God has for you if you play your cards? So try to understand that life can happen anywhere, and if you are willing, it can happen everywhere. Two strangers sitting together may not feel anything special between them, but there are certain tricks you can do to turn on any girl who is sitting beside you. In this video, you'll learn how to arouse her by sitting close to her. Just be patient and follow the steps to the end of the video. Let's dive into them. Number 7. As close as possible. When you are sitting beside a beautiful girl, there are some things you have to make sure about. If you want to start something sexual with her, then it is better that you play your cards correctly. Sitting close to her is the first step in arousing her with you. However, it does not mean that you deliberately try to squeeze her in. It would be creepy, and she might get uncomfortable. Make sure you have an excuse to sit close to her. You can even pull out your phone and show a few photos. It is one of the best ways to get the air around you both naughty. You can even offer her a fascinating article and ask her opinion. However, make sure that you are not showing her funny memes, because while she is laughing, there's a possibility that she could break the physical connection. Another advantage you will have is that your arms will touch hers when you are sitting in a closed space. When that happens, she feels something building in the air. Your thighs will also graze her slightly. Keep in mind that you have to let this thing happen naturally. Number 6. Communication is key. Communication is vital if you want her to feel something. Communication doesn't mean complimenting her. That is a separate topic. Communication means doing whatever you can to keep her interested. Don't talk flirty just yet because of the apparent reason that it will raise her guard. If she is already touching you, remember that she will be conscious. I know you want to take things to the next level, but hold your horses for now. Don't reveal what you want to do with her just yet. Let the sexual tension build up before you do anything. Try to have an exciting conversation with her, so she gets distracted from the fact that she is touching you. As long as she feels excited when talking to you, it is going well. It doesn't matter what the nature of the topic is. It can be an emotional or sensitive topic. The goal is to ensure she doesn't feel awkward sitting close to you. If she reciprocates nicely at this stage, you start taking things to the next level. Number 5. Discreet compliments. Only if she reciprocates the way you are making your moves can you be flirty with her. However, if this is not the case, you must be careful not to make her uncomfortable. Because if she becomes uncomfortable with your advances, there is a good chance she will slide away. I know that you are thinking, this is getting difficult to do. But getting a girl horny is easy when you sit beside each other, especially if there are no interruptions in a boardroom or a library. It can even happen while traveling in a train, bus, or a cab. It doesn't matter where you are. All you have to do is get her involved. If she is comfortable around you, things will go smoothly till the bedroom. If you feel she is reciprocating nicely, you must get flirty. However, make sure that this is discreet. Compliment her about something in a subtle manner. Why are we asking you to be subtle? Because she will know what you are trying to do if you are a parent. As a result, she will raise her guard around you. Number 4. Soft touch. Getting physical is the first step to making her feel aroused. However, you should be very careful with this step. You have to make sure that it is safe and slow. You have to understand that each of these moves should be made subtly. If she feels uncomfortable around you, she will back away. When that happens, it almost always means that it is the end of the road for your endeavor. So play it safe by touching areas that could be more obvious. Find an excuse to touch her fingers. I know you are confused about what excuses you will make. Simply give her something to hold. When you do that, gently brush her fingers or palm with yours. You can even compliment her on her delicate fingers and smooth skin. If she is smart, she knows what you are trying to do now. However, even if she does know, make sure that you keep things slow and enjoyable, because if you make it obvious, she won't like it anymore. She will enjoy your subtle sensual touches as long as it is quiet. Another good way is to pretend that you can read palms. It will work even if you have yet to learn about palmistry. Number 3. Whispering is hot. Whispering into a woman's ears is always very arousing, especially if there are many people around you. This is because they will be preoccupied with something else. It doesn't matter where you are. However, when whispering into her ear, you must ensure one thing, whether it is the movie theaters, bus journeys, or even the back seat of a taxi car. Don't say anything funny at all, because if you say anything funny, it will completely ruin the mood. You have built a lot of sexual tension in the air by now. If you make her laugh, everything will turn to dust. So, make sure you don't say anything funny in her ear when you are whispering. Now it comes to what you have to whisper into her ear. Try whispering something intimate into her ear. Say this: "I wish there weren't so many people around us." You can even say something like, "I wish I were in a more secluded space with you." Or you can even whisper to her with a compliment. Try complimenting her smell by saying, "It is driving you crazy," in a good way. Also, ensure that your lips slightly graze her ear when you whisper. Number 2. Reaching out. It is one of the last steps to put the nail in the coffin. Now that you have built a lot of sexual tension in the air, it is time to take things to the next level. To kick it up another notch, you have to make sure that there is sexual tension in the air. Don't try if you don't feel it in the air. Don't think you are the only one feeling it thickening in the air. It is something that she will feel too. After you have been touching her and whispering into her ear, it is time to find an excuse to reach out to something across her. Ensure your shoulder or arm grazes her chest whenever you try to reach something across her. However, make sure that it is subtle and slight. Make sure that she knows it was unintentional. But don't say or apologize for doing that, because if you do, she will see what you are up to. Just pretend that it was unintentional and accidental. It doesn't have to be her chest, as long as you touch strategic body parts. Everything is good. Number 1. Read the air. Now, it is time that you shoot your shot. Make sure that there is enough reciprocation from her side as well. It is good if she is very nicely reciprocating romantically. So, what signs must you look for that indicate her reciprocation? As she starts speaking softly to you, it means that she is into you. She might even move in closer towards you. It all could mean that she is as sexually aroused as you are. It is an excellent sign, and you can then ask her out. However, if you haven't followed these steps to the core, don't attempt. It could ruin things for you immediately. Just play along and repeat the cycle of flirting, teasing, and touching. Keep doing that as long as it is enjoyable and subtle, because it will build up the sexual tension slowly, but gradually. Once you feel she is into you, gently run your fingers against her thigh. You can even do it along her back. Congratulations. You have achieved your goal if she doesn't seem to move back and feel uncomfortable. All you have to do now is get into a room with her.